What's good, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is very exciting because we are gonna do a review on the new Jeffree Star X Morphe palette that just launched. I only got the palette, I didn't get the brushes because I am out of money. Your girl pays bills and stuff, so I will be getting the brushes in the near future because I really love brushes and I support Jeffree Star to the fullest, okay? LOL. But no, it's not that expensive. I think it was only $42. He does have a code now, J-Star, I believe. So I already did my makeup and we are gonna do, you know, testing the shenanigans, see how much fallout it is. We can always clean it up, but I did my base already. If you love watching a channel full of different and spontaneous content, then follow me along my journey and click that subscribe button down below, or maybe a thumbs up. I would appreciate it. It would help a lot. If you guys want to see this new Jeffree Star times or X featuring Morphe collab palette, then just keep on watching, and without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, so it did come with, you know, the packaging, standard packaging, this little film that goes inside the shadow so they won't move around. This went inside to protect your palette when you're shipping it. Packaging, usually when it comes to Jeffree Star, it's very extra, very extravagant, either pink or, you know, whatever the theme is of that palette. This is definitely pink. He said in his video he wanted to be professional, so it is a little bit more toned down than what we usually get, but it's still very chic. Pink, obviously inspired by him, and holographic. It says Morphe X Jeffree Star, and on the back it has his little note, hi, how are ya? But yeah, it has a picture on him. So yeah, and the palette literally looks exactly the same. Pink, my favorite color, holographic, you know, lighter pink with darker outside like frame kind of, and I think it goes a long way because even if it's simple, he does do a good job on, you know, making sure the packaging is great. On the back it's just simple with a few details on the bottom, and then when you open it on the inside, you bust. Oh, just kidding. When you open it on the side, in the inside, this is first reaction of the palette. It is very huge, as you can see. Here's my face. Very big. It has a mirror, which is awesome. Not all Morphe palettes have a mirror, so it's very great. Jeffree Star has incorporated his own spin on it for sure. It has the names on it too, which is nice when I'm trying to, you know, give the description or the shadow of the name and not mix up any shadows. I know with James Charles and other Morphe palettes that did not have a name, which had like the little film, which is like, I'm not gonna keep that in my vanity desk, I'm gonna throw it away. So it's very nice that it has the names on it. I think this has 30 shades. Let me count. 1, 2, yeah, 30 shades. This palette has 30 shades, and just first impressions, it's a palette for everyone. It's definitely very unique because it's not like, you know, regular schmegular palette with some color schemes, just one color scheme. It definitely has your shimmers, your bone natural colors like transition shades or shades to set after you cut your crease. It has warm tones for fall or an everyday look. It has, you know, your berries, plums, and pinks, and then your colors at the bottom too, but also night colors, so cool tones and warm tones mixed together. And then he said that shade Millions is like a new formula that he hasn't tried out in his own brand, and then Morphe too, so that's kind of cool that they gave us like a new thing to play around with. It's this one right here. So yeah, as you can see, warm tones, berries, cool tones, colors, kind of all. It's a very interesting palette. I'm definitely excited to give this an everyday kind of, you know, use. I think the first shade that I'm gonna go in with is Self-Made. Self-Made right here. And I'm going to take this in the inner portion of my crease. So first thing first, definitely very, very pigmented with the first application that I did. Even with the second one, it layers on beautifully, very pigmented, blends out very nice. And just like other people have been saying, it does feel very, very buttery. So next, we are gonna grab Wake and Bake here, which is the lighter green, and we're gonna apply it on the second portion of the crease. So definitely on my skin, it looks a little bit more toned down, kind of like an olive-y look than a more neon look that it looks in the palette. So I'm gonna go back and forth and try to blend everything, make it look cohesive and seamless like. Cute, it's cute. Next I am gonna go in the shade called Nate, which is kind of like that deeper, more neon, brighter green. Bringing it forwards and upwards towards that other green shade we had before. And I am going to go back to the Wake and Bake and just make sure it blends out with the other green. If it gets kind of messy, it's okay because we are going to go in with concealer. And just make sure you keep going back and forth to blend everything. Alright, so next, I know it looks kind of crazy, but next we are going to go in with that kind of like deep berry. It's called Module? I don't know. This one. And we are gonna put this right under that pink to deepen the look up. Definitely a unique look, but I am gonna go in and cut my crease using the Jeffree Star concealer. I'm just gonna take my finger and basically press the concealer into my lid and make sure my edges are blended out. So to set that shade, I'm gonna go in with the lightest, almost white, but it's not. It's like a off-white shade. This one right here, and it's called Lynn. That shade literally made miracles. But on the other outer corners, I am gonna go back with Nate, and I'm gonna make sure the outer corners are blended out. So now I'm gonna go in with Millions right here, and I'm gonna center this right in the middle portion and of the concealer in the beginning of the green shade. So like usual, I am gonna clean up the sides of my eyes because I want eyeshadow to cut everyone, okay? Okay, and I don't want it to look sloppy. I need a highlight, so I think I am gonna go in with Dog Mom, which is kind of like a pink slash champagne-y, well, like a peachy slash champagne shimmery shade. So I'm gonna go with this one and put it in my inner corners and under my brows. So for my eyes, the bottom portion, I am gonna go in with a little bit of Calabasas right here. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of Calabasas and then finish it off with Self-Made. So I am gonna go ahead and pop on some lashes and finish the review and look for you guys. Alright, so I am back. I did pop on my lashes. This is the completed look. I can tell y'all that I am obsessed. I don't usually use greens or anything, but I'd use the colors. I know some of you guys are like, oh my gosh, why didn't you use, you know, neutrals or the warm tones? And I will do more videos with this palette, of course. I will do more looks, but I am definitely obsessed. Formulas were very buttery. The greens I did have to like use a little bit more of and work more of into my skin to blend out. But for 35 palettes, I mean for $35, this is definitely worth it. Usually his palettes run to 50, anywhere from I think 40 to 60 almost. 50, 55 I think is the, or 57, I don't remember. But for $35, by the way, my boyfriend did get this for me too. So thank you. But this palette's definitely worth it. I love it so much. I'd say there was a negative to it, is probably to add a little bit more of colors to it that people would use, because I don't really see myself using some of these shades or tones. One or two more colorful like pop shades. But other than that, this palette is beautiful. I really like the new formula of the shimmers. It is kind of harder to work with. You have to work it in with your skin a little bit more. But other than that, I love it. You can use the code JSTAR, and this palette will be $31, I believe. So that's awesome. Yeah, I hope you guys have a beautiful, wonderful, fabulous night or day wherever you guys are located. And go get you guys this palette because it's amazing. But I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys. Peace.